Hello everybody, what's going on? It's iReview for you here, and today I have a little bit of a different video for you because we're going to be fixing a clam case.
Pop it out.
So I've had the ClamCase Pro for about 3 years now, and over that time it's been absolutely fantastic. It's not only been a great keyboard case, but it has also protected my iPad from numerous falls. However, throughout its life, the ClamCase Pro has taken quite the beating. As you can see here, whole parts of the case have fallen off, the paint on the hinge is kind of chipped, and then I also have another chunk of plastic that fell off right there, and not to mention that I have some cracks on the back plate as well, as you can see right here. So in order to fix this, I'm going to go ahead and use a second clam case. Now I'm actually pretty lucky because one of my siblings also had the clam case and theirs just completely stopped working. I don't know what they did, but the keyboard is completely non-functional. Doesn't matter if you turn it on, off, it just doesn't work. So we're going to go ahead and hold these two clam cases side by side, and what you'll see is that my clam case is significantly more damaged than the other non-functional clam case. So what we're going to be doing is taking the back plate from the working clam case and replacing it with the back plate that's less broken from the non-working clam case. So to get started, I noticed that this little metal part here was coming off the clam case, so I decided to try to get a screwdriver and peel that off. And although it took quite a little bit of time, I did eventually manage to slip off the front plate. It's basically just held on by some really strong glue, so you can just peel that off and not worry about anything breaking. Now it's time to bring in the screwdriver box because you're going to have to unscrew every single screw you see here, which is quite a few, and that's going to take a bit of time. But after you're done with that, you're just going to be able to effortlessly lift off this front panel. My favorite part about this really is the fact that you get to see all the circuitry and the wiring, which is just, it always fascinates me. So that's really cool, kind of getting to see how the inside of the case actually looks. So here we have all the parts of the first clam case, and now it's time to disassemble the second one. So after taking the iPad out, we're just basically going to do the exact same things. Take off the top, unscrew all the screws, and then pop off the front panel. So here's just another side-by-side comparison of the two back plates, and it's time to say goodbye to the broken one and hello to the slightly less broken one. The first thing you're going to want to do is take the hinge and align it with the holes in the case. You want to do this before you put on the keyboard, because if you do it the other way around, well, let's just say you're going to have to unscrew all the screws again. After that, you're just going to take the keyboard part of the case, align it with the screw holes, and then just press firmly until you hear a nice little clicking sound, letting you know that you've done everything correctly. And now it's time to just reinsert all the screws, screw them in place, and after you've done that, then you can move on to the next step, which is putting the aluminum cover, if you will, back onto the keyboard. Like we said earlier, the glue on here is super strong, so you should not have any problems whatsoever doing this. While doing so, make sure to definitely press down firmly so you can give the glue a chance to really adhere and stick to both parts of the case. And there you have it. We went from having a pretty beat up case to having a almost brand new one. So that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And if you did, make sure to click the like button. It helps out a bunch. Also, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will do my best to try to answer them. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you guys in the next one.